he said, you had $1 in a dream. I had a nickel in a nightmare. Oh my God.
Hey yo, it's that boy King.
It's Gulles, baby.
That girl that you got it and passed on her. That girl that you got it and passed on her. See you take a
Y'all already know, man. Battlerapgamer. Yo. Sheed Happens versus True Foe. Just went down, man. We gonna go through it real quick. First round, True Foe went first. He had a fire shooting star bar. He had the Tommy Power Force bar. It was fire. I'm not gonna go through like all the fire bars that everybody had, but he had like 5 or 6 good punches in that round. That round was alright. He had a cool round. It was okay. Sheed goes, bruh. Sheed too animated, bruh. He was wilding, bro. This round was fire. He had the Ask None I Rob Niggas bar. He had Bird Froze Mama Pain. If y'all watch Martin, y'all already know where that's from. That shit was fire. He had a fire Compass bar. He had a 4 for 4 Wendy's bar. Soul on the line like Mike. Like, he was wilding, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He was bugging out. The first round, I got Sheed taking that first round clear. Second round, True Foe. You know, he had a little choke. That round, I'm gonna say it wasn't that great from him. He had a bar. He said, if it wasn't true, I wouldn't put my name in it. That shit was hard. He had an Ashes Earn None bar. That shit was fire. He had like 3 or 4 good punches in that round, but that round just wasn't that great. You feel me? It wasn't that great. Sheed goes. Second round, he had a fire Draymond bar. He said, I got 4 out of 7 like it's the playoffs. That was fire. He had a twerk coma bar. That was fire. I had Sheed taking the second round, bruh. Shout out to Sheed, man. I had Sheed taking the second round. Third round, True Foe goes. He did the Quilly Sue Surf scheme, AMG mode, fire. That shit was hit. That shit hit. He had a fire butterfly effect bar. This might have been True Foe's best round, honestly. Compared to what Sheed did, it's just different, bro. Like, this nigga Sheed is just, he's just too animated, bro. He's too animated. I'm just gonna say, I had Sheed taking that third round too. I had this 3-0. Like, I didn't even have to finish, like, listen to what the judges had to say. I already knew this was it's a 3-0, bro. For me, first watch, I got it 3-0. It's a 30. Shout out to Sheed Happens. He's gonna proceed in the tournament. Fire, man. Fire performance from Sheed, bro. True Foe, I don't know what happened. You had a little stumble, you feel me? But I don't know, bruh. Sheed just was on one. I'm not gonna hold you. Sheed was on one, bro. He was like,
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes it was just like that, bro. It's like he was just on one. But yo, Real Sick versus Fonz. Fonz for the first round. He said they gave me a sick person to put hands on. He had a fire Megan Good bar. He had a fire camel toe bar. He had a fire sick penicillin bar, a brawn bar. He said we trying to see. He said something about we trying to see if sick real like Nunu ass or whatever the case may be. Look, you just seen the part. That's when when he said that, and then Nunu came through and started shaking her ass or whatever the case may be. But Fonz had a fire first round, bruh. He had a fire first round. Real Sick went. He said landlord. I came to give landlord a visit. Infrared beam. They gonna view you in a different light. Fire, bruh. This nigga was wildin'. He said typewriter slide when I finish a line. Fire. You the landlord, so fix it yourself. Yo, Sick had a good round, bro. He had a good round. I can't front, but I'm not gonna hold you. I had Fonz taking that first round, son. Fonz goes. He said Mary J searching for real love. That shit hit hard. That was fire. He said Johnny Quest couldn't stop me from fucking up Haji. Oh my god, that shit was fire, bro. He said he had a seasick bar. That shit was hard. He ended it with a Joe Biden bar. Another bar that he said two birds to the back of his head like Kyrie. That shit hit. That shit was fire. Fonz went off on the second round. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He went off on the second round. Real sick went. He had a fire Brandy Jack Harlow bar. He had a fire Richard Pryor bar. He said living in the landlord head rent free. That shit was fire. He had a good round, bro. He had a good round. The second round, I'm not gonna hold you. It could go either way, son. It could go either way, but that second could go. Nah. Well, for me personally, I have fun taking that second round, bro. I have fun taking that second round. It's the third round that could actually go either way, but we're gonna get into that right now. Fonz went. He had a reboot Archie's back bar. He said he had a fire sick individual bar, bro. That shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard. He said he had a fire Street Fighter Yoga Flame bar and scheme or whatever the case may be. That shit was hard, bro. He had a fire round. I feel like it was fire, but it was his lightest. It was his lightest of his 3 rounds. Sick had a fire half court bar. He said you had $1 in a dream. I had a nickel in a nightmare. Oh my god. That shit was fire, my nigga. He said I never did a stretch, that's why I always pull something. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. The third round could go either way, but for me personally, I'm not gonna hold you. I had sick, bro. I had sick taking that third round. But Fonz already had the first 2 for me, man. So it is what it is. Fonz advanced. The votes was kind of close, and I'm not gonna hold you. Fonz lost on the votes. This was definitely a preference battle, bro. The fans had 3,247 for Fonz, and for Sick they had 3,500 and something. The judges, Polo gave it to Sick, Cal gave it to Fonz, John gave it to Fonz, and Quest gave it to Fonz. So this was definitely a preference battle. Like you see, like in the votes, the fans had Sick winning, but it was close though. It was kind of close. The fans had Sick winning, but you know what I mean? The judges had Fonz winning, so Fonz advances. But I could see if somebody is really not happy with this, because this was definitely a preference battle. All right, we got Rum Nitty versus Swamp. This battle was fire, bro. It was fire. Swamp had a fire Charleston White bar. He said, none of my niggas get homesick. We don't miss where we from. That was fire. He had a fire Remy Ma Chrome 23 bar. He said, turn the insane into a retarded nigga, because, you know, Rum Nitty is insane crip. That was fire. He had a fire American Dad bar. Swamp was on one on his first round, bro. He was going dumb, bro. He was on one. He was going crazy, bro. Rum Nitty started. He had a different Creek bar, which was fire. He had a backup page hacking your shit. That shit hit hard, bro. It was fire. He had a free twerk bar. I'm not gonna say every last thing, but Rum Nitty did start off his first round a little slow, but he did his thing. It was a good first round, but I had Swamp taking that first round, bro. I definitely had Swamp taking that first round. Second round on Swamp, he had a fire unicycle bar. He had a fire baby boy Melvin bar. New expressions. What he said? Oh, your new expression on your face bar. Not gonna hold you. This nigga Swamp, he did choke. He did choke in this shit.
Jesus Christ.
But he did get it back. He did get it back. You could tell that it really bothered him. But I mean, for 100K, that shit would bother anybody, bro. But if he had just got through that whole round without the choke, it would have been another fire Swamp round. But other than the choke, it was still a good round. You feel me? But yeah, Rum Nitty goes. He did a baby boy Melvin rebuttal to his shit, so he started off good. He said it's clearly over Page laminated, because you know Swamp's name is Page or whatever the case may be. That was fire. That was fire. He had a Friday notice bar. That was cool. Locked in like a Chinese finger trap. That was fire. This an alien. He had an alien immigrant bar. That was fire. I had Rum taking that second round, bro. I definitely had Rum taking that second round. So it's 1-1 going into the third for me. Swamp goes. He said this is basically a bunch of sweet shit when you break down Rum. That shit was hard. He had a morning piss bar. That shit, yo, the morning piss bar, bro. That shit was crazy.
Jesus Christ.
It was exactly. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Then Rum, I didn't really write anything for Rum's third round, but he had a cool round. You feel me? But for me personally, it just wasn't enough. I feel like Swamp definitely edged that third round for me personally. So I had it 2-1 Swamp taking the first and the third. The votes was crazy, bro. The votes on Caffeine was crazy. They had it 5,329 to Rum's 1,756, bruh. That is a crazy margin. Quest McCody gave it 2-1 to Swamp. Polo gave it 2-1 to Swamp. Calico gave it 2-1 to Swamp. John gave it 2-1 to Swamp. Everybody had Swamp winning the first and the third, bruh. And I had it the same. Fire battle, bruh. Even though Swamp choked in the second, he still did his thing in this battle. Another thing that they actually announced, Head Ice versus JC is not gonna be streamed. They're gonna film it and then drop it either tonight or tomorrow, because they were saying JC is having, flight problems or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, still got one more battle left. So the next video that I do is probably gonna be JC and Head Ice. We're gonna recap that battle and see what's good with that. But it is crazy how Swamp just beat Rum Nitty. I'm pretty sure nobody had Swamp beating Rum Nitty. Yo, this tournament, bruh, different. Like, a lot of brackets, a lot of predictions was fucked up. Crazy, bruh. Crazy. But let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Gulles, aka Battlerapgamer. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.